What's up, guys? Matty Ice here, and today I've got something weird for you. Oh yeah. Now, I am no stranger to odd sodas and snacks. It's one of my favorite things about sodas and snacks. People are constantly willing to try new things. Now, it doesn't always work. It's not always commercially viable, and a lot of times it's not good. But, occasionally there's something that's it's a massive hit that you would have never expected. Well, I've decided to give this one a try because it's weird. I've never seen anything quite like this before. And honestly, I'm interested in the brand. Now, for those of you familiar with Kombucha, will know the brand GTs. GTs is very popular. They make a lot of readily made and readily available Kombucha with flavorings in them. Cranberry, for example, passion fruit. I believe they have an apple flavor, and lemon, ginger. The point being, they are kind of like the quintessential, this is what Kombucha should be. It's vinegary, it's tart, it's a little bit of everything. However, I've recently taken a shine to the cranberry flavor. I don't really like Kombucha. I find a lot of it to be just too much. It's too vinegary. It's too hard for me to drink. But I'm fascinated with the idea of having all these extra probiotics because that improves your gut health. And I think there's a lot to say about improving your gut health and how that affects the rest of you. What we have for you today is GTs Alive. Now, this is it's a cola, if you guys can see there, and it's a mushroom cola. Never in my life have I seen a cola with mushroom, and this is reishi, chaga, and turkey tail. The only which of one of those I've heard of is turkey tail. And it claims to be an ancient mushroom elixir, so not a soda per se. And it says, feel good about drinking cola, and there's 5 grams of sugar, which is good. And it's got this funny little tag right here that gives you all the info. It's got a QR code. Run through the facts. 5% juice in here. Mushroom juice, I'm guessing, or something else, I don't know. What's the caloric information now? This is one bottle, which is 16 fluid ounces. Keep that in mind. There's only 20 calories in here. I'm willing to bet most of those are sugar. So what's actually in here? We've got 0 grams of fat, 80 milligrams of sodium, which is minute, that's like nothing, 14 grams of carbs, 5 of those are sugars. Okay, and then it's got erythritol, 9 grams. Okay, so there's going to be some sweetness there. And then vitamin C, 180 milligrams. And then it breaks it down further, which I love, that it actually tells you what's in here and then the amounts of what's in here. At the time of bottling this, there was raw apple cider vinegar, 30 grams used. We've got reishi mushroom, 600 milligrams, chaga mushrooms, 60 milligrams, turkey tail mushrooms, 600 milligrams, and caffeine, 75 milligrams. So it's got a decent amount of caffeine for only being 16 fluid ounces. Now, what is actually in here? The ingredients. We've got adaptogenic mushroom infusion, which is all the mushrooms we named, black tea, raw apple cider vinegar, fresh pressed apple juice, fresh pressed lime juice, cinnamon, erythritol, which is a sweetener, cane sugar, which is sugar obviously, vanilla extract, cola nut, sea salt, black pepper, and stevia. Wow, that is that's a lot of stuff. And it says this is organically produced, made with 100% pure love, perishable to keep refrigerated, and you should not be drinking this if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, etc. And it also says that it's lightly sparkling and not to shake, but to gently swirl this. And of course, this is coming from GT's Living Foods from Beverly Hills, California. So GT's makes a lot of cool stuff. Okay. Now it does, I think it's kind of going for one of those pseudo medicine things because it says, let thy food be medicine on the side, which is kind of, I don't know. I don't like when they do that. It's vegan and it's non-GMO, so I guess that's nice. And then also, it gives you more info about everything in here. I like that they give you all this info. That's so helpful. But it's telling you all about what the mushrooms will do, having 1,800 milligrams, let's see, from the fruiting body of the powerful antioxidant-rich mushrooms. Helps to defend from free radicals and harmful oxidative stress while you get better with age, adapt to life stressors, and maximize physical recovery. And that's coming from GT Dave, the founder. Okay, so a little bit about these mushrooms. The reishi mushroom is the mushroom of immortality, and it's celebrated for being able to enhance immune system, reduce stress, improve sleep, and lessen fatigue. Nice, I like that. Chaga mushroom, extensively as an anti-inflammatory, thousands of years to balance energy, improve digestion, and detoxify the body. Also, great things to have. The turkey tail. This is, let's see, immune boosting mushroom that balances gut bacteria and offers anti-carcinogenic properties. All of these are very wonderful. Let's give it just a couple swirls before we open it up. I'm trying not to shake it. Okay. Hopefully this tastes good. One of my big things about kombucha is it's got that very vinegary, very tart flavor, and that's sometimes it doesn't work well for me. Okay, let's give it a smell. Oh, it's not the color I anticipated. Ooh, it actually smells kind of good. Vaguely of cola. There's the notes of lime juice and apple cider vinegar coming through. But it definitely smells like cola, almost like the cola gummy bottles that you can buy. Let's pour a little bit out so you guys can see what it looks like. So it does not appear to look exactly like a cola. It's more of a kind of yellowy brown color. Definitely very heavy of lime now that I have it out and give it a couple swirls to mix it up. Doesn't smell bad, but I'm kind of worried about this one. Okay, let's get a little bit more. I just want to swirl it up a little bit more and make sure I'm actually, getting whatever the heck I'm supposed to be getting out of this. I gotta imagine there's something that's settled at the bottom because I can see little bits moving. I almost wonder if there's a little bit of ginger in here because I'm getting that kind of ginger burn, but that might be from the lime juice or possibly even the cola nut. I don't know if I've ever actually had cola nut before. Okay. A little bit cloudier this time. I think I stirred up what was ever in there because I can see tiny, tiny little pieces of things. So, let's go for it. Oh, man. There's something on the back end of it that's a little bit unpleasant. It's growing on me. Get it? It's not the best flavor in the world. I was expecting something much sweeter. Now, this is probably another fermented style drink like they would make with kombucha, so they do have to limit the sugar content. Otherwise, you will get alcohol. So, with that in mind, it's very, not as vinegary as kombucha tends to be, or as sharp, but it's a very strong lime flavor. You get the cola, the cinnamon hits you on the back end. There is something slightly earthy, slightly, I don't know, I can't describe the flavor. I don't get any apple juice, but it's slightly like, I don't know, peppery and cinnamony on the back end, and it's just, there's something unpleasant, and when you drink it real fast, it has a little bit of a burn to it going down. It almost reminds me of drinking like an actual ginger beer, not a ginger ale. You get that same kind of burn. While it's not unpleasant, I definitely don't think I would pick this up to drink all the time. And I'm glad to try these things. I like trying new and weird, but this one, if you're into kombucha and you like those types of flavors and you don't mind something a little bit weird, give it a try. If you're your average Joe, it's probably not going to be for you, and wouldn't blame you on passing on this one. So, alright guys, that's going to do it for this one. We will catch you next time. And, as always, have a good night.